We're on a Jubilee video today. Switch it up a little bit. They're going to try to decide which woman has the best body. The judges are women. I love this type of stuff. I love seeing people with overconfidence get just shut down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just almost refreshing in a sense.
For this round, the people who believe they ranked in the bottom 10 must exit. When you do leave, please exit by pressing the counter and stepping aside. Your time starts now.
I honestly wish that society's viewing of like body types didn't change back from like the Renaissance era. If my body shape was so like goddess shaped, like somebody would want me to pose for their painting in the Renaissance.
In the Renaissance. What are you talking about? I don't think... No, because all the pictures you see from back then are like white women with big boobs and slim waists. Really, the beauty standard hasn't really changed in a way.
When it comes to the society ranking us, I've had a lot of comments saying that people would buy my body or people do buy my body. So when it comes to that specific thing, I felt very confident.
Like, I don't know that I necessarily feel so confident, like, oh, I have the best body, but I do know, like, objectively, do I get attention? Like, I know I do, so there's, like, a certain, like, objective to, like, what I think. I don't know.
This is going to be interesting to see what, I guess, the general public views as the best body. Because you have people from all types. Everybody looks different besides the super skinny people.
When I first got here and I saw that I was pretty much the oldest one here, I felt really out of place. Not necessarily insecure, but just the first feeling was just, I don't belong here.
So when I was younger, I had like no curves. I was like super skinny. People call me anorexic or bulimic, and that's like not good in like the Black community.
Look at this. Everybody's just skinny here. I'm obviously going to say that a skinny person is going to win this, right? Like, that's just how it goes.
Right? You want to be like thick, right? You want to be curvy. It is.
Sophie, I saw that you just left. Do you want to kind of explain why or share anything about that?
I've had a very tumultuous relationship with my body. I thought I could do this category, but the moment before we started filming, like I started shaking and I realized I was just like, I don't really know what I look like to other people. And the idea of like talking about that was like a little anxiety inducing. So that's why I was just kind of like, I'll be the first one out. Like I just kind of wanted to sit this one out.
That sucks because now she doesn't even know. And from the shot that we just saw, she didn't even look bad. Insecurities, they're going to play a role today.
Although it's very tempting to want to give in to this and open this envelope because that's something I'm so used to do is comparing myself to others, I am going to make the active decision to not look at it because I don't think it'll do me any good today.
Oh, well, I mean,
I'm not going to open this.
I wish.
Oh my God.
They would have showed it.
I think I look great, and I'm so thankful for what my body can do, which has really helped me practice body positivity. Like, I'm mobile and standing here. I can walk, I can hike, I can bike, I can swim. Yeah. So great.
See, and that is so great. Body positivity is great, but if we're going to look at this realistically, I don't think body positivity is going to help you win, you know? It's great that you came, but body positivity isn't going to help you get to the next round.
But I know society doesn't view me that way. They view me as like, oh, put down the burger and go to the gym. And it's like, you don't know what I'm doing in my personal life.
Sam, I saw that you just left. Can you tell us why you did?
Yeah, so I don't necessarily feel like I fit into the standard of beauty that people might perceive as like attractive. So I see where I have some qualities, but others I don't. When I look around this room, I see all of like the beautiful attributes of every single like woman that is here. When I was
Holy smokes, Jubilee will really put you on the spot with your emotions for real.
Growing up, I had very poor self-image, and in high school, I actually used to keep a mental list of people around me, of their attractiveness and how I rated on that scale, and I always rated myself super low.
Wow.
And I noted that it was extremely detrimental to my physical and mental health, and I felt like I've gotten really good about if something starts to trigger you, you need to walk away. So I felt inclined to step back so that I could let everyone else have, the stage to, rank themselves.
So I wonder why she even decided to come on, though. Like, if you already knew what the outcome was going to be, did she just come to try to test her mental capacity or something, or mental stability with stuff like this? Like, she just kind of just ruined her own day.
My modeling agency, first, they my curves. I have curves, so I have to be a curve model. I have to be more plus size. Some agencies want me to gain more weight because they're saying I want your curves to show more.
Yeah.
And if I were to do the exact opposite, lose, no matter what, because I have a chest and an ass, I could never be what's considered a normal model.
Yeah,
it will never be that. It's either curve or normal.
Right. Jennifer, can you tell us about your thoughts of your body image through divorce, if you feel comfortable?
Yeah, I'm open both. So it's not just the divorce, it's more just having.
Everybody's body is so different. Different, but not super different. I want to see a ranking of a woman with a big booty.
I didn't realize how much I used to get hit on, or I used to get looked at, or just, attention and almost that validation. And it just has altogether stopped. And I'm putting myself out there and which is great, but it's just, or even the last 2 years, because I've gained weight with menopause. And when I see people who haven't seen me, they're used to my old body. And the look of disappointment or the look of surprise when I see people, it's just, it doesn't feel good, Well,
that sucks. So I edited out the last part, but she said something about, women get older and they kind of lose value while men age and they get more, more attributes or something. But it does suck because, in today's society, you see these old ass men trying to go for these younger women. So, it definitely sucks for women in that sense. That's just the way life is, I guess.
And so for the body image thing too, I wasn't just thinking like most people were about weight. I was thinking about wrinkles. I was thinking about this bad haircut I just accidentally got. I was thinking about more just, that. And then if it's being judged by society, I was like, I'm out first.
Well, I do like the fact that she did come on this show knowing that she was older and, she feels a certain way about certain things. So I like the fact that she had the confidence to come on to see where people will rank her. I'm interested to see where too, because just because she's older doesn't mean her body isn't nice or she doesn't have a nice body, so.
Welcome to round 2. In this round, we're asking you to leave if you believe your body is in the bottom 50. So that means 40 people need to leave. You guys have 5 minutes to leave the group.
40 people
Your time
need to
starts
leave.
now.
40 people need to leave. I can guarantee you, well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I think this lady should probably left. Maybe she probably could have left. But I'm gonna tell you right now, a whole bunch of people are gonna be like, I feel like I don't need to go because I think I really look good. I think I truly have the best body. And it's the confidence is really gonna show here.
I feel like I have been blessed genetically, but at the end of the day, when I went to college and I gained 40 pounds, I was the one that had to bring it back, And I feel sometimes guilty for expressing this in a way, but I don't want to do that because at the end of the day, especially when it comes to my content creation, I've been hurt very deeply because I thought I was putting out content that people would aspire to be, and then all I got was men just being so dirty.
What? And she's crying about this? Or she's about to cry about this? Obviously, we all know if you are in a semi-attractive, you don't even have to be all the way attractive. If you're a semi-attractive woman and you're posting stuff on social media, you're going to have many of your comments regardless, positive or negative, even women. So That just comes with the territory. Like, that just comes with the territory. And it also depends what she's posting too, right?
And it's like, I didn't expect that. And now I'm trying to, like change. I'm trying to be more intentional with my content, but it just sucks. Like, it just sucks. Like, it just sucks.
Like, growing up, like, people were always telling me, like, you're so skinny, you need to eat. But I was eating, and I was, like, happy. But that made me feel, like, insecure, especially from being a dancer. And then now that I'm grown, like, I kind of grew into my body, and I have a more mature build. And now people are like, oh, you're so curvy. Like, ooh, body, and I just don't know how to feel anymore because like people went from calling me a bone to like calling me curvy.
So I feel like media is like also just like brainwashing everyone.
I think about my arms every single second of the day.
Like people literally risk their lives.
Well, body dysmorphia is crazy.
Exactly. Literally for this body, people go and build it. And they're real. Everything is, there's no like, I'm not getting anything done.
I think I've grown so much more confident in how I look at my body now, which is why I was able to be confident in the fact that I'm at least top 10. I've struggled for a long time with like my weight and how I look and my proportions and whether my proportions are correct. But I've come to a place where I love every bit of proportion, every angle of my body now. Yeah, I think my body is beautiful.
I just like the fact that these women have come together to accept their body and they love their body and, body positivity all the way around, right? It does suck at the fact that a lot of women, majority of women are judged off of appearance. Like that kind of sucks, but at the same time, that's just life. Like, there's no easy fix for that.
About being too skinny.
I think I have a pretty good sense of self-awareness, and I know that I'm not necessarily what society deems as beautiful or has an ideal body type. I don't think that's a reflection of me, though, and how I view myself. So
listen, lady, you're beautiful. That's it. There's somebody out there for you. That's it. But thank you for coming on the show.
So if it were a matter of who's the most confident in their body type, I would have stayed all the way to the end, but it's about how other people perceive us. And I just know realistically that there's obviously trolls online and people in America just have a different viewpoint of plus size women. So I decided to leave pretty early on.
Oh, she's reading it. $89 out of 100.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I think I submitted a bikini photo, so I knew I was showing everything that I have. It's what I expect. It's, society's standards, and I'm not most people's ideal body type, and I think that's fine.
See, and you know what? F society, because there's a lot of people out here that don't even like a skinny body type. You can be big boned. Nah, that's not, big bone isn't a thing. You're just big. But you can be big and people will still love you. Like, that's it. Just like the lady who's the Renaissance lady. She's big. People will still love her. She's not ugly. Somebody finds her attractive. Somebody's going to want her. So, but thanks for coming on the show, for sure.
I think a lot of men vote in this also, and I have a fiance, and I'm a lesbian, so I don't really care what they think.
See, exactly. But I'm pretty sure it's majority men who voted, for sure.
It's gonna be all these views and I'm crying. My mama gonna get me.
She's so
I really
country.
thought I could have this conversation with y'all. Cause I'm really a confident person to my definition. I go out in the world confident, knowing that I'm a child of God and I love people. But my relationship with my body is tainted.
Oh man.
And I'm a dancer and I express that through movements and somatic exercises that I love to move. But I am a victim of assault and rape. And I have more of a relationship with my soul than I do with my body. So to stand here and y'all are like, girl, my boobs are this and my butt is this. I don't know. I really have no clue. Like, I'm in the mirror, but I'm not really in the mirror. So I just admire all of y'all for being able to acknowledge your beauty, because I know it's here, because y'all see it.
I need a woman if any woman watches to this point, please, like, tell me something in the comments, because as a man, I could never understand what women go through. So please, like, share your story. Not like, you don't have to get super personal, but like, let me know something.
I can't recall even saying a word in the circle at all. I had a hyper confidence before walking into the room, like, this is gonna be easy, I can pretend. And I just couldn't get myself to muster out a single word or answer a single question. I walked away because I knew that I didn't have a relationship with my body, because I couldn't even pretend that I did.
So the mental thing is a
Okay, well,
real
I'm gonna open
thing.
it because
Yeah, I want to see what she
I think
gets.
that, why not? I'd be wondering forever, right?
Before she reads, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot of men out here that love older women. So I'm just gonna say I give her top 50. Top 50.
So what? It's 75. So I was ranked 75th. So I wasn't in the bottom 10.
I mean,
okay.
I guess
well,
compared
that's
to,
nice.
I guess
feel like if
compared
I would have
to
highlighted my boobs or like
everybody
done
else in the
something
room.
like that, or maybe it would have been different, but I really didn't want to do that because I feel like nowadays that's all I get attention for. But I am appreciative of this because.
But I mean, it's a body competition. You kind of want to, if you're going to sign up for something like this, you kind of want to just lay it out there, right? Like, you just want to, this is everything I have to offer.
That's cool because I saw the beautiful women here and they were all young. So I'm like, right away, I'm definitely in the bottom 10 because yeah, there's no doubt about it. But like, so cool, thank you.
We have 1 minute left and we still need 8 people to leave.
So I think people need to start voting each
those
other
are the
out.
facts.
People should just start voting each other out.
So 8 people, you gotta get out. I wouldn't be doing this, so. 5 more.
She literally just like, yeah, I don't sign up for this BS, but you guys are here, you got to make the decision. And these are people who don't have bad bodies that are leaving.
You have one of the top 10 best bodies. So another 40 people have to leave.
40
Your time
people have to
starts now.
leave.
Well, you're talking about how you
I'm
work
a-
out, and I see those abs.
Now they're going to start nitpicking at each other. Well, I see you work out, but you don't really work out. Do you really think you deserve to be here?
Your work is paying off.
I love how petite you are.
Like, they're starting to
I just
nitpick.
want to put you in my pocket. Thank
They're
you
starting
so
to
much.
nitpick.
Realistically, in 1,000 strangers voting, they probably want like the curvier girl, I think. Someone with a small waist, but skinny, but thick.
So how's everyone feeling? Is anyone decided if they're gonna leave this round?
I'm gonna leave. I am decided. And I'm deciding only because I am still finding that love again that I had for my thick and curvy body. And I think definitely I need to get back to that because that's when I was my happiest and that's when I was my bravest.
Right.
And I want to be in the entertainment industry. I'm a Broadway girly. I want to be on Broadway in musicals and be perceived. And there will always be innately will be negative perception with my body. But I have to fight against it because I have to, there's nothing wrong with me.
I don't see anything wrong with these people's bodies who are leaving, though. Everybody's body is just different. Society is weird. This is a weird competition.
Leaving. I got straight up told, like, you can't leave, you better stay. And I was like, you know what, you're right. Like, I know I have a great body. I should be confident in it.
Let's see your rank. I want to see
Sorry guys,
a
we
rank.
still need 11 people to leave. Time is running out.
Okay, so at this point, I feel like, maybe a little bit self-awareness should start playing a role. Kind of speed up the process a little bit.
Great. Thank you. I think 9 more people have to go.
I'm trying to look, like, if I was looking through, like, society's lens, like, I'm a part of society, apparently, but I'm trying to see who realistically should probably leave, right?
We have made it to the final 10, but I just want to say that I'm really impressed with everyone's bravery
Oh,
and that
this
you
lady.
all
Oh,
are so
never mind.
beautiful. So thank you for participating in this. You guys are the 10 that believe you have the best
This
bodies
lady.
in the entire
That
room,
lady.
but we do have to narrow it down to just one person. So one by one, let's go around the group and discuss who you would like to nominate to be the one.
I would say that as of right now, like I would vote Wasal. I just know that America, they like curvy, they like the slim. You have both of that, so.
I mean,
Like,
she's
I
not
feel
lying.
like no body type is ever right, but like if I was to go off of like who people would vote online, I would say Wasal as well.
Thank you. I think currently what is, trendy is kind of a slim, thick body type. So I would say Sandy Siwe.
As like an African-American woman.
Isn't slim and thick always trendy though? Like it's always been trendy, right? Like maybe thick in the hips or thick in the breast area. Like that's always been trendy.
It is known to be like curvier and it is kind of more on trend these days. So I'm gonna say Sandy.
Yeah, I agree with what everybody's saying. I think I would go with Sandy Siwe just because she has like the perfect body type.
Like you guys said, the slim, thick look is the thing, which is also why I think, girl, I don't know your name.
Wasal.
Wasal.
Thank you.
You have that thing.
I also think that Wasal.
I pick Eb. I've never seen
She
a
really
body
wanted to
that
pick
is just so
herself.
proportionate, so I pick you.
I would say it's Wasal.
Thank you.
I think, like she said, Ebony has just a.
So is everybody else just, did they have their own vote and just section out these last 10 people? Did I miss something? Because how come nobody else gets to vote? Oh, I'm dumb.
I just want to shout out every single girl here. They're all so beautiful. Everyone has fit the body standard at least at one point in their life and will continue to.
It looks like you guys have reached a consensus,
Is that true?
and the person with the most votes is Wasal. So everyone else can leave the group, and it's time to find out if Wasal is the one.
Here we go.
So how do you feel right now?
I feel good. I feel grateful. I feel appreciated. And it's a weird thing being here because in the most humble way, I could say it makes sense. But I also have seen multiple women here that have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bodies that are also the standard to what society looks like. So that would also all make sense. But I feel mixed about it. Like, I did want to see somebody's overconfidence get shot down, but she's kind of being genuine and not super conceited. But it would suck if, if she wasn't voted number one. At the end of the day, like, I'm just happy to have a healthy body that moves and does what I need to do, and I'm just grateful.
All right, you guys have made your choice. It's time to find out
Well,
if
let's see.
Wasal is the one.
Hopefully if she's
All
not
right,
the
Wasal,
one.
if the light turns green, you are the one. And if the light turns red, it means that somebody else in this group is the one.
Oh my God. If she's not the one, I hope that it doesn't like make her super sad or something, but it'll be something crazy.
Let's change the light in 3, 2, 1.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I'm just going to chalk it up. It might be Sandy. It might be Sandy, right?
I think
Everybody's so freaking shocked. And then they're kind of like putting her on the
Look at it.
spot.
Do I have to show
Jeez.
it? Okay.
She's obviously top 10. She's obviously top 10, right?
Lucky number 13.
How? I don't get it. I don't get it. To me, that's top 10, right? I don't want to sound super, incel-y-ish.
let's find out who the one really is. So please step forward, Sandy Siwe.
Yeah. That's cool. But who's 2 and all these other numbers? Good for her. In America, yes. In America, yeah. a lot of women, they deal with things emotionally. They, have obviously a weird relationship with their bodies because of society. Society is just, society is just what it is, I guess. You kind of just got to go along with it. You deal with it and you live your life to the best of your ability. I do like the fact that everybody had enough self-confidence to come up here, because I'm going to tell you right now, I probably wouldn't go up there. That's just me. But yeah, kudos to her for winning. Kudos for everybody else who showed up. At the end of the day, I think the most important thing is just to love yourself, accept who you are. If you feel like you need to work on something, possibly work on it, continue to grow, be better, and you'll be just fine. Other than that, that's going to be the end of the video. Leave a like, drink some water, love yourself, love your family, love everybody else you're supposed to love too, like your mom and stuff, and have a good day.